Hello everyone, it's Lottie from Cancer as a Lifestyle. So, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day today, staying cool, because it is, by us here, it's considered one of the hottest days we've had so far. Uh, but of course, by the time you see this, it's going to be like a couple days later. So anyway, if you guys remember the resale shop that I bought all that yarn for 97 cents, I think that about 2 weeks ago, they were having a 50% off sale. So, my coworkers was like, you know what, you need to go over there because it's 50% off and you can find some really cool stuff and they still got yarn and everything. So I kind of headed out and I have to say, I really love the shop because it's a very nice shop. It is like a thrift store slash resale shop. It's a little more higher end, and they do all the proceeds benefit the abused women. And I think they have like 3 shops throughout, the different areas. So, I mean, I do like the shop a lot. I think they have a lot of nice things. I wish I could go have the time to go and look through everything. And so I was actually excited to go. Um, Not even so much about the 50% off because I thought that they had good pricings to begin it. But I was just at that time thinking of painting my room at that very same weekend, and I wanted to see if I could find some storage containers that I was looking for, like to hold all my needles and my hooks and things like that. So I went there, and I have to tell you, the whole experience, it being 50% off, there were so many people there. I was just really disappointed. I don't think I will ever go to their 50% off again, okay? Uh, Maybe if I did, like, because it was the 50% off all weekend, so maybe like I went on a Saturday morning, I would go like Sunday, like the last hour before they close, okay? There were just so many people that I could not go through aisle by aisle like I wanted to. So I just saw all these people. There was just no way. So I decided, I'm going to go straight to the yarn and see. Now, they had still, remember, I did not, they had all that wool that I did not get because, I don't donate wool because a lot of people are allergic. A lot of this stuff is going to hospitals and you don't know who's going to get it. So, but I did tell myself that if I still found it there, that I would buy the wool for myself and like maybe make my nieces some cowls and things like that for Christmas because it was really pretty wool. Wool is pretty, but you have to know how to take care of it. So I went towards that bin. Again, I was very disappointed. The bin was right at, the lines were huge. Huge. You think it was Macy's or something. I'm telling you, I just did not expect so many people in a resale shop. But it was right where the end of the line was, and I could not go through the bin. I'm trying to go through the bin. There were more yarn there. And so imagine the yarn normally goes 97 cents. So any yarn that day was selling for half of that, which is what, like, 48 cents, 47 cents. I mean, I don't know. I would have to think about that. What is that, like 45 cents a skein? No matter how big the skein is. I mean, my gosh. So, but the bin itself, they were throwing stuff in the bin that had nothing to do with the yarn. It was like crazy, like it was a Macy's sale or something. It was just crazy. I ended up giving up. I took whatever I could just grab without being constantly pushed and shoved and people throwing hangers in there. And I just thought to myself, women, hold on, my gosh, they were going crazy. So I said, you know what, I took what I could, and then I decided to go to the book aisle. Said, let me linger at the book aisle. Not many people usually go there. Well, I was wrong. Again, I can't open up my books. I can't look through my books. People are constantly pushing me aside or they want to get through. My God, I will never go there again at 50% off. But I did get a couple things. What I'm going to show you cost me a total of $9, if you can believe that. $9. That's how inexpensive everything was. So, I mean, I waited like a long time in line, but I don't mind the waiting in line. Like, people get upset about waiting in line. It is 50% off. So anyway, I did buy like 5 books, and I got quite a few bit of skeins, although a lot of them have no labels on it, but that's how you usually is when you are buying yarn in a thrift store or Goodwill or any kind of resale shop. You don't really have the whole packaging. So anyway, let me show you the 5 books that I did come across. I am very happy with them. And I did find an edition of To Kill a Mockingbird from when we were kids. So now the books normally run 79 cents for soft cover and $1.49 for hardcover. So imagine half of that price. I'm sure this was, they counted this like a hardcover. I'm sure I only paid, what, 70 cents for it. So I was really happy to find it. It is a classic, To Kill a Mockingbird. So that was one thing that I got. The next one was A Man's Journey to Symbol of Abundance. So it looks like a really good book to read. Now on the back it says it's the authentic journey continues for women to understand men and for men to understand themselves. So it looks like a really interesting book. And I love how the thing about used books, you know, there's usually like, I love reading any comments that people make, or like they leave little little postscripts, or they leave like little you know, bookmarks and all. I love all that. So I'm happy. I think this is going to be a really interesting book. And this one is Tales from Grace Chapel Inn, Back Home Again. I think this is it's a guidepost book. If you're very familiar with guideposts, so this is going to be like a family-oriented little book. But I am looking forward to it. This is from Guideposts. And then this is, I love, you know, if you guys have followed me, you know that I love murder mysteries. I love detective stories, and I like that. So this is Murder in Triplicate. So there's 3 murder stories by P.D. James. I'm not familiar with him, but I love murder stories. I love movies and books and things like that, so novels. So I am definitely going to be reading this one and looking forward to it. The next thing I liked this because I like any kind of journals or any kind of Bible studies or journals or anything that you have to like, you know, question and answer, and you're kind of like digging deeply. This one is Growing Little Women, and this is capturing teachable moments with your daughter. Now in here, you know, they'll have like, this is really a Christian book. They'll have like scripture reading and on, then they'll have question and answers that you guys will go through together. And it's like a weekly book. And then like this, then you go through, it's more like a Bible study for you and your daughter. So I do like that. So that's like the 5 things I only bought. I was very happy with them. Like I said, I did not have time to do anything else. Now the yarn itself, I am actually quite happy. Think about it. I only paid like what, 45 cents. I'm just rounding it off to 45 cents. Again, I do not have names for them. I don't have any labels for them. I'm only going to show you the color. Ooh, can I get that one? Hold on, let me see if I can get this. So this one is brown, but if you, I'm trying to see if we can capture, you see these white, it has specks all over. You see that? That's not fuzz or anything. That is actual specks of beige in them. So it's brown. It's the actual color of brown, and it has the specks. You see, there you go, of beige or ivory or whatever you want to call all over it. There's a good one. You see that? There's that white. So all of the yarn is like that. I don't know anything else about it. The other one, this is from Knit Picks, City Tweed, made in Peru. I'm trying to see the color, but it does not have the color. and it's actually a green. Am I doing it too? The color is not coming out. It is actually, oh, there you go. Can you see that? It's a green with, again, beige specks on them. So I think this is what they call the tweeds, right? See those? Why am I getting shadows? I'm getting shadows because my window's blocked. So it's a nice green. The other one was just plain white, blue. Seems to be a shadow in here. I think it's my doggone wall of boxes that I have here. So it's just this nice blue. Then another one was just this ivory. It's coming out white, but it's like an off-white ivory. Then I had another Cuddles DK, and it does not, again, give me the color, but it is, as you look, the blues and the greens. I am going to have to move these boxes. Oh, there you go. You see that colors is blues and greens. Small one. Then again, it's just a navy blue ball of yarn. Nothing. Then I have a Vanna's Choice, and this is just black. Vanna white. And then this is another one that was, I think they call it what, the tweeds, right? And this one is like a mocha with an ivory. You see the specks of them. At first, at a glance, I thought there was like fuzz all over these things. There you go. You see those colors on them? I got a shadow because of my boxes off to my side. I'm going to have to move these things away from my window. And then I had a nice turquoise. Then I had another Vanna's Choice, and I think this one was an off-white. And then this really pretty, I like this color. Oh, look, there you go. It's a two-tone. It's like a beige and a cream, or a mocha and a cream. Very pretty. I wish I had more of this, because I think this would be a nice color for my next personal, I got the color. My next personal project that I want to make for my niece. I think these colors are really pretty. It's very pretty. And those are the ones that she likes. Here's another tweed, and this one is a green, and it actually, you see all the specks? These are browns, different shades of browns in it. So you have a beige, a light brown, a dark brown. I gotta move my boxes, guys. Sorry about that. But I think you can see the speckles of them. So it's a green with a whole bunch of speckles of brown. So that's about my I did with my yarn. Like I said, I don't know if I ever will go back there for the 50% off again. But everything I bought that I showed you, I only paid $9. So I can't be complaining too much about it. But my whole experience, it wasn't what I wanted it to be. I still did not have a chance to check out the whole store the way I wanted to. But they do have a great cause that they're, you know, selling everything for, and that's the abused women. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Sorry about my quality today. I am still in the process. I'm waiting for my platform bed, and that's why it's taking so long. I am actually getting rid of the one I have, and I'm choosing to go with a platform bed in my room so I can store bins underneath it, and that will save a lot of this. You know, I have, so everything right now is stacked up against my window on that side of the wall where my window is, so I have this big shadow here, it seems, and it's coming out in my videos. So until that comes and I have that, I'm not going to be able to do anything else with this here. So that's the hold up. I'm waiting for the platform bed. And yeah, so anyway, thank you so much for putting up with with this I don't know, with these unfavorable videos right now. This chaos in my life. And thank you so much for watching. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.